I lived in a camp for about 8 years, and it was very difficult.
The life in refugee camp, it's challenging and sometimes difficult because all you expect is to get food by the end of the month.
And it was tough to live in the camp. So we used to leave the camp, we get a gate pass for 2 weeks, but we overstay in Lusaka. And when coming back, we just have to pray for them not to arrest you.
Nilikimbia kwa sababu ya vita.
Na walimuua baba yangu, kisha mume wangu akamuua, ndio ilifanya nikimbie nitoke kwa nchi yangu niingie nchi ya Zambia.
North Carolina African Service Coalition is a community-based organization dedicated and empowering refugees and asylees coming to the Greensboro area. It serves as a one-stop source of information for individuals to be economically self-sufficient and independent.
The organization is a resettlement agency, but it's more than that. I think we go beyond just resettling refugees. We care for what they do. We care for their family. We care that these families, when they come, it's not just the cultural shock, but being able to navigate the system, being able to find a job, be able to settle their children. So all this we do because we believe fervently that if the family is able to be resettled well, then they could take off and be able to integrate fully into our society.
When I am thinking about African services, and if I am talking to other people about refugee services in Greensboro, the one word that really comes to mind is vision. African Services has a very clear vision for what they see refugees and immigrants are able to accomplish. And that vision allows them to propel and to focus their efforts in order to best impact that community and really, in turn, impact Greensboro as a whole.
We're very passionate about the participants that we serve, and we want to make a positive impact in their lives. Some of our staff actually arrived here as refugees, and that shared experience is giving them insight so they can really assist in helping our refugees resettle and adjust to American culture.
As a former refugee, I always enjoy to see people succeed here. So, when people here, they know they don't know nothing, and when you see them, after a couple months, they're different people. It just gives you joy. So that's most of the thing that I like about my job.
Since 2007, the agency focused on helping refugees and asylees, and so that most of the programs actually geared toward serving those group of people.
The African Service Coalition, the agencies, like they receive us when I come to United States, and they help us.
African Coalition ni shirika linapokea vizuri, na nashukuru kwa wanazidi tena kunikuwa tuko nao pamoja nao bila matatizo.
To really welcome us when we came here, it gave us hope. But the way they welcomed us, they looked after us.
Ilinionyesha jinsi ya kuishi hapa na ilinisaidia katika mashida mbalimbali kama hivyo kupata makadi mbalimbali ajili ya jinsi ya kuishi hapa Marekani.
And they show us how to live in United States.
They really made us to forget what has happened back home.
Naweza nikakwambia nimepewa nyumba na wanasoma na tuko vizuri.
It's just a miracle for most of them actually when they get the resettlement acceptance. That it's just like a second chance to live, and so that's why most of them actually spend a significant amount of time in the refugee camps, waiting at least one day they can have the chance to live in a country where they can call home.
They really work to empower their clients to thrive in Greensboro.
They helped us to get a job, they helped us to get insurance. They've helped us to get, the food stamp. They've helped us with a lot.
They help you with everything, what you need to know about the city, how to move around. So they rent you a house, pay you for a couple of months, get you a job.
Employment is the single most important factor in determining whether a family will become self-sufficient or not. So refugees arrive in America ready and willing to work and to provide for their families. So our job as the employment team is to assist them with job readiness training, job development, job placement, to ensure that they're working within the very first few months of their arrival here.
Our program has allowed them to develop skills, and I think our program helps them to address the barriers that they may face. A lot of times they don't get that kind of assistance.
Africa Service Coalition has helped me. I didn't have money to pay for my CNA classes, and the scholarship they pay for me, so now I have a CNA license.
There are about 60 million people around the world, and so it's only a few of them actually getting a second chance to have a dignified life for the place where they call it home.
I've seen this organization being able to take care of a family that was struggling health-wise and be an organization that gave them the support they needed at a time that they've sat in the refugee camp for years and always afraid of people. But this organization became one they could always go to and be able to know that somebody will be there to help them out. This organization has gone beyond what I consider their duty, so to speak, of integrating not just the family, but integrating all the people that care for newcomers in our community. They're able to partner with others, all to achieve the goal of making sure that these people are settled well, they have a job, their children are taken care of. And to me, that is why I continue to be a part of this organization.
You can get involved in many ways. To find out more, you can call our office 336-574-2677 or visit our website www.ascafrica.org.